Another TGC Tours World Cup of Design contest course. Today we are playing Drinkwater Basin Club by tpetro. Petro was one of the wee lads, I think, or one of the young lads, or whatever they used to call him. He's in college now, though. He's like an almost adult. So, and then you got the young guys coming in behind him. So he's starting to become what I was referred to at my home course as one of the original young lions. But I mean, he's made tons of great courses. No need to even question him being in World Cup. He should be here easily. Interesting clubhouse. Oh, this is gonna be different because I mean we've put fairway absolutely everywhere. I don't think I've ever seen a clubhouse make their grass around their clubhouse so nice and fairway like. Oh, what's this over here? Somebody's house is buried in the ground. I've heard of this being done though for cooling and heating. Okay. Nice West approved bridge over here to start out. Well, I mean, you're not really an adult in college, PMB. Environment's pretty is nice. It's got, I mean, the framing here is fantastic. The water's here purely for show. I wonder if it comes into play elsewhere. Fairway is gigantic. Nice welcoming tee shot. Yeah, I mean, boy's in college, Charlie, so he's gonna be busy. And what's this? All right. Okay, yeah, so we're doing this, you know, fairway, green, a little bit of rough, no tee box. Just, we're gonna toss stuff down. I'm a big fan of this. I like this. I like this style. Ah. There's a lot of designers taking breaks these days, and I get it completely. It's not easy to keep cranking golf courses out. And, you know, they have lives. So they want to go live their lives. Yeah, just everything that's done, the way that this fairway's created, the way it's downhill 76 feet, it doesn't look like it is. Um, this is when we were playing Bunny's course, this is what I was kind of talking about, where I wanted you to leave me the opportunity to hit it over here and bounce it into the crap. You know, don't take that option away from me, because you actually you make the course just very one-dimensional when you force me to hit it where I'm supposed to. Some ruggedness stuff in between, but it's not chaotic. It's just kind of there in a good way. I like how that's done. So then it's gonna boot me over here. David, how's it going? I want to have a look at this bunker. So I'm guessing this is light rough, that's heavy rough. And we're overseeding our light rough. Okay. Yeah, bunkering looks really nice. It's doing a great job of framing. And then it's gonna, like this bunker here, if I try to hit driver, I'm risking that bunker. I mean, I'm gonna try to hit driver because who are we? But I think this gets buried in that bunker. Oh, no, it's over it. And it's over the green. Oh, hang on. It's not over the green. It's just I've got 75 million feet for a putt. Oh. Okay, you try to take this on in two, you better hit a good shot. If you don't, you are screwed. That's an interesting name. Oh, fuck off. Thanks, Lucas. I have absolutely destroyed that putt. I like that. I mean, you're going to go for this in 2, you need to hit a good shot. You don't, you're going to have a difficult putt. Makes sense. Break. Jeez. The username had me already thinking things. Charlie. The username had me wondering what I was getting into. This is the 3rd hole coming back to the clubhouse. Okay. Hang on, is that a stop sign? It is. That's the road out of here, apparently. That's quite the road. Cool. Alright. Tough to get back to this pin. I want to be over here somewhere, I think. It's probably a bot. These greens are basically requiring you to hit it in the right part in order to have any kind of putt. 156. They felt a bit quicker than that, but that's interesting. I wonder what these would be like if we cranked them up a bit. Oh boy. Okay. So you want to be out to the right here. Have an angle in, but man, oh man, you get left, you're going way left. Again, the framing is fantastic. Is this fairway a bit too steep, maybe? I don't know. Oh, it's getting, oh yeah, it's way over here now. But in an odd way, like this camber now is helping me because I want this thing probably coming in right to left. And it's coming in right to left whether I like it or not. Into the wind. If I try and hit a bullet, I wonder. Love that there's this shaved front there so you can bounce it on. Yeah, I like. Now what I would want to do is I'd want to see how much can you keep this on the right side of the fairway? Can you keep it up there and have that perfect angle in? Or are you always getting bounced left? Having said that, the hole works as far as like the land as everything's going left. It just, yeah, this works really, really well overall. Yep. Yeah, it is. It's, and the opening of the green, everything about it works. Okay, this is going to be a fairly lengthy par 5. 678, is it? Uphill? Okay. Semi-blind, but not... I mean, we can see both sides of the fairway from here. Up over some rocks. Some camber again. Yeah, I like that there's the kind of the dormant... Oh, you're talking the semi-rough. No, deep rough. I like that there's that kind of dormant deep rough. Oh, this thing is... It's tempting me. I mean, we're trying. If I want to leave 100, where do I go? I go about here, don't I? A little farther than that. Hazard placements are interesting. Yeah, I'm trying to figure what the purpose is. I'm not sure. I haven't figured that out yet. I mean, there's no way I should be able to hit this shot. Driver off this lie. Man, it's still too far. Oh, and it's still going. Oh, see ya. No, I think what prevented the driver approach was the fact that it was down a damn runway. Yeah, I mean, I figured it was there for the layup, but I feel like I can just hit it over here somewhere. I don't know. Wow, that thing had some heat on it. Oh, that came out better than I expected too. I just, that is a very cool way of, calm down out there, of making it not really a second shot hole, because I don't know how you're ever keeping a driver on this thing. But it looks like you can. You're just never keeping it on, and then you're just running right off the back. You hit a wedge in here, you're not doing that. Love it. So that's fun. Balls rolling, rolls off the back, hitting a driver. So I mean, no complaints. That's cool. I like that. Need to play in different conditions to see how that bunker plays. I suspect you guys are right. Yeah, this is just really good. Yeah, I mean that's not anybody's fault necessarily. It's 6-7. It was 680, and I still was over, but that's the game now. The thing that I think one of the things they need to do next game is they need to make driver off the deck a hell of a lot more difficult. Um, and it needs to not be that. I mean, you shouldn't. When do you ever see guys hit driver off the deck in real life? It never happens. It used, well, even, I mean, back in the day, it kind of would happen, but there's no way I'm hitting driver off that lie ever. I don't care who I am. Yeah, like it's the thing. It would never go that far, right? And they're gonna hit this big cut as well because there's no loft on the thing. The other thing is that because the drivers are so deep now, you're hitting at the bottom of the club face. There's not really a whole lot of mass down there. It's gonna spin to the moon. It's gonna be low and spinning like crazy. And yeah, I mean, you're gonna hit it. You're as likely to hit it 80 yards offline as hit it straight. So if they even just got rid of that, that would help. That would help make a hole that length actually play that length. It's just too easy to hit driver. Um, love that the center line hazard here. I'm trying to think. Yeah, let's see. What good going left of this give me? Oh, it's just flatter. Going to the right, it's a bit of a hanging lie, but it's the better angle. Would have been a bit shorter going to the left too, I suppose. Yeah, that works too, Jack. They need to, one way or the other. They need to nerf it though. Because for me, that's the biggest problem when it comes to a driver, or sorry, par 5 being reachable when it's 670. Because I could hit driver twice. Cool, it's a cool par 5. Cool par 5. I mean, he's giving us room to play shots. He's giving us short grass to play shots from. There's some subtlety in some of the strategy that a lot of people will miss, but people who get it will score because of it. I think here, I want to be a bit to the right. There was a period of time there, Charlie, when it was like every single hole had a centerline bunker, it felt like. I still think they're overdone. I just understand them a bit better. Oh, hanging lie here. Have I had a flat lie yet? I don't think so. And that makes sense in this environment. Like when your course is on the side of a mountain, it's kind of hard for there to be a flat lie. Absolutely terrifying putt. Yeah, missed it. Exactly what Jack said. Like when I don't know if this is the best example, but when you have a centerline bunker where you've got, wide left side, you don't get as good of an angle, narrow right side gives you a way better angle. Cool. Just I think most centerline hazards by particularly newer designers are just done poorly is what it comes down to. So, and the only reason I'm saying I'm not sure this is the best example is because I think we're blowing it over it anyways. Although we could have played 3-wood and then played that game, and it might have been a better shot. Now I'm looking at this. No, I can still flop this. Massive false edge at the back. It's a short par 4 that's asking you to be precise. And if you're not, you're gone. The other thing I don't mind about this is it's 2, 3, it's 12 to 15 feet past the hole. I think that in this game at the level that we're playing, I think it's reasonable to expect somebody to keep it within 15 feet of a pin on a sub 400 yard par 4. And if you're that worried about it, you can play here. Like you've got 2, 3, 4. You've got like 18 feet short of the pin as well. You can play to here and be safe. You should be able to get within 15 feet of this, and if you blow it over, well, then you blow it over. So you've got to, don't go here ever, but you've got plenty of room to play to that you don't have to worry about that. So I think that's fine. Where I have issues with big ridges like that is when they don't really give you anywhere else to play, or they don't give you enough room. It's not high enough. I mean, it's just cycles, Charlie. There's things that everybody's doing, and then there's another thing that everybody's doing, and we had that massive fringe deal for a while. We had the sand dune courses for a while. Everything's in cycles. Okay. Is there a reason I hit it over here? Yeah, I'm sorry. I'm trying to figure out how to play the hole. This looks fantastic from here. Is there a reason I would go down here? I'm not sure. Now, this is one way you can make it very difficult to get to a hole in two, because 75 feet up, I don't know that driver gets up high enough to get up here. I don't know if 3-wood gets here either. You scobbed a putt here? That's 25 yards. I'll try driver. What the hell? I don't think 3 wood makes it. Okay, so you can bounce it up there. Oh, don't stick on there. Oh. Okay. I needed to be a bit farther. Again, I don't mind that because it's a second shot for a par 5. A third shot, you wouldn't be dealing with that likely. Oh, I don't have the 105, Jack. Oh my god. Thought I was in the rough. Hey, Petro. Just slash it around your track here. That's a cool green. It's a cool green. Another cool way of protecting a second shot on a par 5 with the green. Oh, we got some blind bunkers out here. Different. Part of me wonders if I'd rather this tree not be here and just have it be open. Not sure. The bunkers are like backwards though. Are we getting sneaky? Oh, it's a double fair. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So the tree's there so that... Oh, because it's... Yeah, okay, the tent's over here. And that will explain why this bunker over here... Where was the... There was a bunker on the other hole where I was wondering if you would ever go to the right of it. And then... Okay, that explains why they're blind too. Got it. Get on there. Stay on there. Oof. Big slopey greens. Alright then. Nope. This strikes me as that course that, you know, par is gonna be fairly simple to make. Birdie requires good shots. I like that. This is a pretty wild look. The rocks make sense up here. I like that, you know, you can see all the other, like this stuff, like these other holes out here. You got all this up here. It's just a cool view of the property as a whole. Now, I gotta figure out what club to hit because we're so far downhill. You've let us see the bunkers here. Typical, I mean, Petro's far from a new designer, but a new designer would have had the tee, wouldn't have lowered the tee here, and we wouldn't be able to see that. So that's just an example of how you should do it. I don't know. That maybe? Just leave it on this view for a while. Oh. Very, very cool. I mean, it's one of the reasons why I don't have the follow cam come straight on. I like just being able to see the ball up against the sky on a view like that. Really cool. And then yeah, I love the idea of just it being green, like fairway around the green. This concept I'm really enjoying. And then just kind of plopping tees down on the fairway. I like that. It's just a personal preference of mine. I enjoy that style. Little bitty bunkers there, but they're there. They will end. You can end up in them. That's for sure. Oh no, I didn't want to slow that. I mean, I wanted it to be the right. Oh, okay, we're fine. I wanted to be over to the right for the angle, but I didn't really want to slow that. And then is that like an aiming post for the green? I guess it is. Because we're blind. Jeez, look at that green. Oh, but it looks like land is here and it's all, you know, humpy bumpy around the green, and so the green is too. We're not trying to trick anybody or anything. We're just, well, that's just how the green is. How the land is. You know, the old that land called for it meme, but actually it kind of did here. Thought I hit a good putt there. Damn. You got to hit some shots at to make birdies here. And it's funny. It doesn't look like an overly difficult golf course, but when you play it, you got to hit some shots. Look at this little par 4. I mean, there's a way to get it on here and keep it here, but it's a hell of an effort you're gonna have to have. Now, am I better off going long though? Because I'm short, I've got a much bigger ridge to deal with. I don't want to go too far long though. It's only downhill 2 feet. 3 wood kind of runs up onto that hill and stops, I think. I'm gonna do that. Yeah, this is such a great, you know, in theory drivable, but again, requires just an outrageous shot to pull it off. Par 4. The yardage says yes, but the green says no. That's to me, that's just good design. And it says no in a way that makes sense. Like, it's not just, you know, surrounded by stuff that makes you not able to do it. It's just the slopes are such that you have to get it exactly right or it's not working. And then you're going to get sent who knows where. I mean, this is a risk reward without, you know, hazards, but there's a genuine risk here. I love when these are done, when it's done this way. And again, I was given an option to hit somewhere relatively safe. So there was just tons of options there. Tons of options. That's what I want. Like, that's what I enjoy in a course, at least. I like options. I like being able to look at it and go, okay, well, I want to play it this way. This is how I feel it'll work best for me. Very cool. Oh, I wish this wasn't into the wind. Yeah. Downwind, we're going to hit it over this bunker. Have an angle in. I don't know if I can do it into the wind. I don't think I can. No, I wasn't even close. Welcome back, by the way, Patrick. And then, yeah, another one where these bunkers are doing a great job protecting it. I can go over here if I want. Not much fun of a chip, though, because I'm going to be going straight down, downhill. Just such a great use of slopes onto fairways here, to protect the getting to the green and lessen regulation. And then I can lay up, geez, or just about wherever I want. And I have to make the decision about where the best place to lay up is. Um, Yeah, that's not the shot. That's why the bunkers are there. Okay. Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing, Charlie. That bunker shot should have been so difficult, and it was just a routine up and down. So from a design point of view, that was great. Um, that bunker just killed what was such a fantastic design. I mean, I've got the entire world back here if I want it. An argument can definitely be made that that's the way to play it. Hmm. Yeah, let's see if I get burned for hitting it too far up here. No, short game's too easy. I mean, that should have been a shot. Like having 30, whatever, 6 yards or whatever I had there. I should have been sitting there and over bunkers and whatnot. I should have been sitting there thinking, oh, I wish I was farther back. It's just the short game's too easy. Which is again too bad. That's so well thought out, and I break it by knowing that the short game will let me do that. Another fantastic sight line here with the pond behind the green. I guess that pond never did really come back into play yet, did it? I think it will on the last though. Really? Huh. No, don't no. How what speeds have you playtested this at, Petro? I'm just curious. Yeah, exactly, David. That's kind of my thinking. That should be a miserably difficult shot. And then okay, now we got the pond. We got the pond to deal with here. Looks like the angle's a bit better if you get as close to the pond as you can. Hmm. Oh, no, no, I was just curious. 163 is as far? Okay. I wondered, because there's some definite slope in them. They work. The fact that they're 156 is not something I'm noticing. Bumped them up a little bit, but not much more. Cool. Yeah, so we're kind of close-ish to the water. We've just got a straight down the throat shot here. Green, everything's going right to left, which makes sense. Like the rocks around the water there, that looks cool. I thought the ball was above my feet. Didn't quite get it enough either, so I'm left with this putt. Jeez. It's a stout finisher. Ooh, especially if it's going to go off the green. Ooh. Yeah, that putt from if that was a 187 green, that would have been a frightening putt. There we go. I mean, I really enjoyed that. I think that's. I mean, there's so much good about it. The environment's fantastic. Weirdly enough, I think my favorite part of the course, my favorite aspect of the course, was the way that the greens that were reachable in less than regulation were protected. I thought 5 was awesome, making it that long. You can still sneak a driver up and then just go running right off the back. I thought that was great. Just there's so many times on this course where it's like I can get there, but should I? Is it going to give me a better shot than if I lay up? I mean, I think there's a lot of times here where the layup is actually probably the better play overall, as far as what you're shooting a score. But I thought that was fantastic how you did that with the drivable 4 as well. It's it's possible to get it. The distance is there. It takes a hell of a shot though. And then if you don't pull it off. So I felt like there was always a place to play that was relatively safe, that you could, pretty much guarantee par. You might be able to make the odd birdie. There was opportunities to be aggressive, and then there was punishment if you were aggressive and didn't hit the shot that you needed to. So from that point of view, I thought it was great. Again, the environment was wonderful. The subtleties of the slopes and like camber and whatnot influencing the shot you're gonna play. I thought that was really well done. I thought the elevation worked really well. I liked that there weren't really any flat lies on what is basically a mountain course. There shouldn't be. That makes sense. I just think it's such a well-rounded, really, really good course. And it's a course where, yeah, you can make pars. It's a course that doesn't necessarily look difficult, but it's gonna be difficult to shoot a low score. It requires you to hit really good shots to shoot a low score. I like that. I think that's really well done. That's fantastic. I really, really enjoyed that. That's a course that should do well, I think. I think for me, it checks all the boxes. Guys watching on YouTube, if you've enjoyed that, please hit like and subscribe. It helps the channel immensely. I will be back with another playthrough here in the near future, but for now, I'm going to say cheers.